Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Babylon. So somehow we survived the previous episode and it seems that the series might continue for a bit longer than I expected. I was pleasantly surprised by comments where uh, basically everybody was pretty positive about the series and like overall about the one city challenge. I'm myself enjoying it quite a bit, so I'm glad that mostly the reactions are positive. And even, for example, if we don't succeed with this run, there are not that many people about like against trying again, which I would like to try. I would like to win one city challenge. I did quite a few of these in the past, won all of them, and it wasn't really a challenge, to be honest. Here I think it's winnable, but it's a lot more difficult, and I do feel the challenge, and it's something I like rarely can resist. So let's just keep going. We'll see what we can do with this run. The least that we get out of this is experience, which is the biggest problem currently. I think that I lack experience with the one city challenge runs. So, because I didn't expect to get this far, I didn't have any like strategy, and even during the like strategy prepared, and also during the previous episode, I wasn't paying that much attention to like the micromanagement. I was mostly focusing just on the fighting, tried to somehow survive, and when I realized that I managed to survive, I realized that I neglected the like the city management part. So we will start with that. We also have to come up with some kind of a long-term strategy that will give us at least a chance. If we don't change something, if we don't weaken Rome somehow, we will get smashed. At some point there are going to be too many bombers. So we have to get rid of some cities. I think these two, then we let the border grow. It will grow, well, not far enough, unfortunately. But it should grow here. And if we then pop a citadel on this tile, that's gonna completely block off all the tiles in the south. So the closest city to the south of Babylon is gonna be Mediolanum. To the south of Babylon, I mean, if we take this line of tiles as like a divider, anything under that line is south, then Mediolanum, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So bombers, even like the normal bombers, won't be able to reach Babylon without extra range. Then Ravenna, I think Ravenna will be the biggest challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We may even have to do something about Neapolis, but the problem is, even if I get rid of Neapolis, I won't be able to block the location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could if I popped a general here. I'm just trying to push the airports as far away as possible, so that even if there are airports with 6 bombers in each city, they won't be able to reach me until it's like stealth bombers or something like that. And by the time there are stealth bombers, I hope that, well, it's either clear that we have lost and that stealth bombers don't matter at all, or that we somehow manage to win at that point. What I may have to do also is just to get rid of Antananarivo completely, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, the borders can grow far enough in this direction to block off the area. Actually, this might be a problem. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I would have to pop a citadel here. Well, we'll see about that. We'll have to figure out the specifics as we go, but the goal, as I said, is to push the Roman cities away from our border. And then, thanks to our extremely fast border growth, just block off the the territory that we're gonna open up. That's one thing. And then how exactly are we gonna do it? Well, I think our best shot at this is gonna be with ballistics. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna fight until we get ballistics, because I think I want to fight as much as possible right now. Just defensive wars to get generals. We're gonna need citadels. We're gonna need citadels everywhere, so if we want to get them, I don't want to waste any more free grade people to get generals. So we're just gonna be fighting all the time. I'm going for metallurgy first. We need the musketmen to do a little bit more damage. But I'm not going rifling next, which was originally the plan, because I don't think that rifling is the tag that's really gonna make much of a difference. Instead, I'm going astronomy because we're gonna open up rationalism and I want to get observatories up. That's a huge science boost. Then, scientific theory to get public schools. We need to focus on science if we hope to ever get ahead. Or maybe even just to catch up with Rome, honestly. And once we are done with scientific theory, then we're gonna switch to... well, then I might get free archaeology. I may save the free tech from Enlightenment to get archaeology. Because I think we're gonna need some artifacts. But once we are done with scientific theory, we'll just go for ballistics as quickly as possible. And hope that this works. I think this is our best option that we currently have. What are we neglecting this way? We won't get railroads, or... Actually, no, we will get railroads. We will get industrialization and railroads, both. That's along the way. Okay, that's great. That means we can then go all the way to combined arms at the atomic era. Huh. We'll be delaying plastics. We'll be delaying electricity. We'll be delaying biology. Can't really afford to lose Statue of Liberty, but I don't think I can also like secure Statue of Liberty, so maybe I should just ignore it and hope that we get it. If not, then maybe try to go for an ideology that won't get picked. But well, enough talking. Let's just start doing something. Step by step. First, metallurgy. Industrial air... Actually... Oh, crap. Nope. Oh... So much planning and all of it wrong. If I want to take advantage of those observatories, I have to go for rifling to enter industrial era. How many embassies are still available? Quite a few, so probably want to get more diplomats. I unlocked all of this, then we would get an engineer in 38. Artist in 3. I think unfortunately I'll have to slow down the growth. Don't really have to work the horses because I'm working to production specialist, so let's grab more food. Okay, it's a little bit better. This would probably slow down the grocer, yeah. Okay, fine, this will do for now. I unlocked that artist. 16, 18. Okay, fine. Let's just wait for the artist. At this point, I just can't get all that I want. That was unfortunate. So how much of a problem is that? I still can pop my citadel here. Which was the plan, because that allows me... some people have mentioned that in comments. If I get the citadel here, I'll be able to send one more ship down. How much time do we have before we declare again? 7 turns. Probably a little bit more. I want all of the upgrades before we declare. I wonder if Rome and Darius stay friends forever. Next. Okay, now we get metallurgy at the same time as the peace treaty ends. So how much are the upgrades? That's the important thing. 250, 255. That's not too bad. I was hoping for something like 210, 180 maybe even. But we do have enough, almost. Okay, so the question is, do we declare right away? Maybe not right away, because there's the caravel. If there wasn't the caravel, I would probably declare right now.
Quidvis. Continua.
Okay, let's give it one more turn. Do we have anything for sale? No. We're also gonna lose some trade routes. Oh, there we go. So he declared. That's good, because that doesn't drag Darius into the war. I was hoping that I'll provoke him.
Igitur debes mori.
Who is trying to sanction Rome? That's great. Problem is, don't think it's gonna happen. Actually, might if we vote for the sanction with Assyria, and Greece helps us somehow. It's possible that Darius will vote maybe against Catholicism. I mean, there is a small chance. 45. I can probably get a kill. Next. So how much do we get here? 560, I think. Yeah. He was willing to pay even more. How much is he willing to overpay? 90? I'm just curious. Okay, so 100 is probably the threshold. So what is it? 590. Next. How did he not take the city? It's down to like 5 hit points. And that hurt. I think it's too much damage. It's so hard to like estimate how much damage we're gonna take, because one turn he sends everything he has this way and we almost lose the Terza in one turn, and the next turn he barely hit us. We got hit like twice. I could just probably get rid of Antananarivo now. If I send one Tercio with one Musketman. should be enough to take down the city-state. And I'm not gonna capture it. I'm just gonna delete it from the map. Maybe I should do it.
Ok, soy cauto.
I need to know what's here, because I might be able to pillage the citadel. Damn, we need this citadel. Wonder if Tercio dies. No. Sanction failed. Why? Both Greece and Persia voted against. I thought actually Greece is a Persian vassal. Never mind. I forgot about that. Catholicism failed, and I think no one voted for the Global Peace Accord. If I realized earlier that there is no way Greece would vote against Rome, I would have just focused on the Global Peace Accord. Oh, that was a stupid mistake. I honestly don't want anything. Maybe we could go cultural heritage sites. That's not too bad. Why would Catholicism be my majority religion? I'm gonna buy one Inquisitor just to get as many followers as possible, because we are getting more yields if we have, or with more followers we get more yields. How does it look like here? Yeah, that's fine. Fortunately, I can't buy any tiles here. I could buy at least one out by the hill and then hope that the border grows to the bananas and basically blocks everything here, or almost everything. What's the priority now for border growth? Well, it can only grow this way, so we might be able to get enough here before Rome can send a settler or something. Next. Where did the other one die? Oh, okay. Didn't expect that. I'm not sure that I can hold this tile. I'm actually pretty sure that I can't. Okay, that's a little bit better. How does it look like pressure-wise? We're gonna need some more Inquisitors. Why do we have 0% happiness?
هلك دمك. أنا مخير.
Okay, so that was just some kind of bug because we lost the horses, I think, and with that we lost the trade and the game got confused. Okay, next. I think this time I will have to hit him with the Tercio as well. Can.
لك دامي. شو ترد؟
Okay, I have to save the gold already for the Fusilier upgrades. We have like no income, so even though we have quite a lot of time before we get the tag, we are getting no money, so I already have to think about that. I need one shot. Can I get it somehow? Should be able to get it here, actually. There. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. It probably isn't. But let's find out how the AI is gonna react to the ship.
مهيرة بشك كتسب.
How much room do we have for more units? I could get... I need to get 3 cannons, but I sold all of my iron. It's probably too early. There's no point or no reason to get siege weapons until we get field guns, because with the terrain that is here, I don't think that cannons would be able to shoot at all or very rarely. It's better to just wait for the indirect fire. Okay, there goes the ship. So I have my answer. Oh, and the game crashed. And I'm back in the game. So as you can see, I'll have to replay like a turn and a half, something like that. I have to use, of course, the autosave. This time I don't think I'm gonna sacrifice the gallows. I just wanted to know what's gonna happen if I move it here, and yeah, the AI has an answer for that. Didn't get confused by it. So let's make a cut here. I will try to get through the crash. I have no idea what happened. I didn't notice when the game crashed, so hopefully we'll be able to get through and continue for a bit longer. After this episode, I'm more and more convinced that Actually, we didn't check the tech count. 37, we are at 33. Yeah, we are not getting any closer. When do we get the next scientist? 8 turns. No, there's too much room on the map. If somehow Rome and Persia had the reason to fight, then maybe they would just delay each other. But they are friends. If they ever start fighting, it's gonna be very late, so... It's just too much. We need a better position for defense, I think. This is way too open. But well, I'll keep going if I can somehow solve the crash. We'll see how far we can get. I'm kind of like at this point I kind of want to get to the point where the AI gets to like bombers. Yeah, probably like planes. I would like to know how difficult it is to defend against that. But as I said, once again, it depends on if I will be able to solve the crash, because I don't see the reason why the game would crash. We are playing on a small map, so it's weird that it crashed. Usually, for me at least, it's when I'm playing on large maps that the game becomes unstable, so I don't know what's going on. But this episode is over, so I hope that you still liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.